destroy his phalanxes because I was worried in here. At this point, this was his strongest front. That he could actually open a way through here. I had my men here. They hold up the ground. Thank God they did. I'm not a pro player or anything. I'm just here to do some of these videos and learn. So after I did this, I started to engage his cavalry with some infantry, if I remember correctly, and I started to flank him with a few of my soldiers here. And my cavalry did a great job here. Look at these guys. They just came through here. He let me pass right before my home, and I charged him through the rear. It was a breaking point for his army. At this point, he was losing all of his phalanxes, and everyone started to run. I didn't think that he had much of a choice here. Everything was running. I was chasing everything. He only left his general, I think, fighting in here. I think not. There's him. Oh yeah, here he is. Fighting against my urban cohorts. They're very strong cavalry, but I think he didn't use them correctly. He could have done better. I just surrounded here with my Triare, and he flanked in fear. He began to run away. And my worry here was just to chase him, and he didn't come back, so I could take care of everything else. At this point, the Julii were broken, and the Macedonians were completely eradicated. I mean, at this point, the Macedonians were slaughtered, and the Brutii didn't suffer any casualties. I mean, his army was almost complete. You're gonna see it in a bit forward. I don't know if in this half of the video or the next, but you're gonna see it. His army was almost complete. There was nothing that the Macedonians could have done with him. Sorry for my English, it's not the best.
It is time to press the attack.
The Macedonians attacked. I actually didn't saw the Macedonian combat with the Brutii, but look at this. Before the combat continues, I'm gonna fast forward this, but look at this. His whole cavalry is almost intact, and his forces are still complete. I mean, I don't understand what the Macedonians did here. They actually didn't do. Sorry, I almost said a better word. They didn't do anything to the Brutii. So at this point, I'm gonna fast forward this video until everything comes into a clearance, because at this point it was going to be like a Mexican standoff between the SPQR, Chuck Norris, Lord Smelts, Brutii, and my scipii Romans, because I'm going to take this hill. The SPQR is going to deploy here, and the Brutii is going to stay much like that, maybe a little bit lower. When I finished with my Pontus gaming, he wrote to me, GG, Romans, too OP. And I told him, yeah, they are. And I said GG to him. GG to generic name. My units were hidden here. Thank God I didn't have to use them. I have them complete, new, and refreshed. 1 Triare, 1 urban cohort, and 2 cavalry to fight these people. At this point, I think, or maybe a little bit forward in battle, Chuck Norris wrote to me and told me that if he fighted the Brutii, if I was going to intervene, and they wrote each other the entire game, and it seems that they had something between them. So I told him, no, if you need or want to take him by yourself, go ahead. And actually this was favoring me, because my units got the chance to rest, and they were going to hinder themselves, and the one of both armies was going to end up being weaker and easier for me to kill. So yeah, you're gonna see what I mean. Here in a few moments you're gonna see him starting to throw volleys at him, and their armies are just gonna come and cluster together. I think he wanted to rout his weaker Romans urban cohorts, but urban cohorts are just too strong. It's too hard to make them rout with fire arrows. I don't know. You're gonna see here Lord Smelts had an advantage over Chuck Norris with his infantry, and Chuck Norris did a very grave mistake. Let me just load this here for a minute. He wanted to go for this gap